Mais um quadro aí, ó. Mais um quadro aí, ó. Revivendo finais, viu? No YouTube aí, ó. LG, Cloud9 vs SK. Que era esse time, justamente esse time que todo mundo queria ver, tá ligado? No The Last Dance. É? Acho que... Não lembro se é... 2017... Sim. Vamos ver a escalação, então. Não lembro agora. A galera comenta aí no chat. Esse é o primeiro mapa. Ai, saudade do Brasil jogando esses campeonatos, bro. De verdade. Saudade. Queria reviver essa porra de novo. Cara, era um DJ, brother. Era um DJ que eles colocaram na apresentação. Todo mundo quer reviver, né? Todo mundo quer reviver essa porra. É verdade.
Kyoshima has to go for the quad kill here to win the round. Flusher, is he going to move closer? Kyoshima has to...
Here in the arena will be part of history. Which history will be written, we'll find out over the next few hours. One team is here to try and repeat from 2016. One is here to try and lift a curse no less, that has lasted 12 years since Complexity won a CS tournament on European soil. The fans are ready. The arena is ready. Are you ready for the grand final of ESL 1 Cologne? Our first grand finalists have a man celebrating 10 years as a professional CSGO player. They were champions.
Eu adorava esse time da Cloud9.
And their opponents attempting to make history.
Peraí. Era Shroud, Ultimate, Skadoodle. Shroud, Ultimate, Skadoodle.
Winning a third consecutive title. Champions.
Olha o que a gente tem saudade, é isso aí, ó. Taco, Coliseira, Fallen, P. Esse já era com Phelps? Já era com Phelps? Já era com Phelps. SK. Já era com Phelps. Não era com... Brother, eu tô tentando lembrar quem é outro player. Skadoodle, Shroud, Ultimate.
Ladies and gentlemen, once more, Cloud9 and SK Gaming.
Ah, era o loirinho, bro.
I'm just going to get a few words with both captains before we start things off. Gabriel, just a few quick words. I don't want to disturb you. I know you want to get in the mode and get concentrated on the match, but just a few words on what this means to you in terms of this crowd, this arena.
Playing Lexus Arena is one of the best finishes ever.
Ô, saudade disso aí, bro. Eu espero que a molecada... Eu espero que a molecada não, que os caras tão velhos, né? Os caras consigam trazer esse tipo de emoção que a gente curtia antigamente, pô. Esse tipo de emoção que a gente curtia antigamente, eu queria ter de novo, tá ligado? E assistir uma final, os brasileiros jogando aquela... de ganhar, de perder, brother, seria incrível.
Okay, I like that. You did it last year. Everyone wrote you off last year. Everyone said no North American teams can do this kind of thing. You've proved them wrong time and time again. Is this one step that you want to?
Era com felpeira. Caralho, chorar o dinheiro jogador.
Cologne's current champion
lives in that.
Vamos direto pro jogo.
We know on Cbble a game that is very hard for SK and could slip away immediately.
That's one of the keys as this grand will be coming in
Against Clyde, they are.
Could they do
Vai ver isso,
early, if they can get control of the game, if they can force SK out of their comfort zones, force them to be constantly rotating and never let them set up, then yes, absolutely there is a chance. The CT side's a lot harder on Cobblestone to take that fight, but as I said, on the T side, if they can get an early lead, if they can get a run out on the T side, yes, absolutely there's a chance. It's going to be hard. It's definitely SK's to lose for Cloud9 to have a chance.
Cloud9 chose to start on the CT side, so they're going to have some tricks up their sleeve here. We know they're one of the teams that like to have lack of respect counter-strike. We need to see that sometimes. If they start crumbling, they go very quiet, but quite cagey. We can't really have that. They're going to have a chance to
Queria ver isso lá. Eu queria viver isso lá.
Nothing. What a performance that was yesterday against Na'Vi. Like lights out from him. Rolling back the ears in many ways. In terms of clutches and impact frags he was having. It was great to see. And that man especially, Shroud. Amazing performance. He's got his doubters out there, but he's had a great tournament.
It seemed that way.
Everyone loves the underdog.
Cloud9, they've been
no Shroud. He needs
to start on this.
Eu não lembro o nome daquele jogador, mas eu lembro que ele jogava bem pra caralho.
Because it is such a hard map to be aggressive on, specifically on CT, if they start to do that and SK catches them off, it'll certainly, it's negative reinforcement right away. It'll certainly set them back in their own spawns.
The key players that can actually have aggression on the CT side of the AWP. Best AWP, so that's going to be an interesting battle to follow. Looks like we are getting there as the players start to warm up and get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the grand final. Cloud9 versus SK Gaming. Let's make some noise! Cobblestone will be the first map. T-side start for SK Gaming. We'll have a look at the buys as they come in. 4 sets of armor, 1 smoke and a Molotov as well for Fallen. Expect a tactical execution here. And smoke and defuse kit for Skedoodle as well. It's looking like we'll be focusing towards the A side of the map to kick things off here. One player holding B. That's going to be Taco, looking for that aforementioned CT aggression.
So automatic at danger, Skedoodle without the armor, but the utility is at the lower section of middle. They're going all toward long with the exception of Taco, as you mentioned, so it's going to be hard for automatic to find his way out of this. If he could get smoked off by Skedoodle and run back to the site, they could catch them as they try and enter, but he's alone down here. He's got to find kills. He's got one already. Good start. They jump in, looks for a second. Does very well, considering the position. They'll give up long and allow the rotations from B to get toward Romeo and watch the entrance point. Instead, Skedoodle has to back off and continue to fight. Not spotted in the corner. It's all the kills for Cloud9 until Phelps pulls one back on Shroud. And they sit just one man the great on Cloud9, but is that enough to hold off SK, who seem to want to back off? A minute to work with. They're going to slow the pace down because their explosive entrance was completely shut down before it even arrived.
They don't have the utility to work with anymore, but they certainly have the firepower available. Phelps and Fallen up against it now. 3-on-2 situation. 45 seconds here. They're trying to confuse the CT. Suggests they might have gone back to the B side. Stu controlling that area. First exchange coming in now. No damage inflicted just yet, but there it is. Nothing with the headshot. Makes it a 3 versus 1 for Phelps. Surely he can't do anything with this, and he can't. Nothing with the double frag to finish things off there. Cloud9, an emphatic start there to kick things off. Automatic towards danger by himself. Finds those 2 key frags, and SK Gaming just can't recover that. It's going to be 1-0 on the CT side on SK's pick. That's a fantastic start here for the North Americans, and of course we'll see the force buy in return from the Brazilians right now. We're going to have Tech9s, CZs, armor, smokes, and they're so deadly with this weaponry. Do not count them out of these sort of rounds. Cloud9 know it, and they haven't purchased a single rifle. That could be a mistake.
Skedoodle. It's a great point. All SMGs was actually trying to push into the lower mid as well, where he would have been caught off by the pistols waiting just on the other side of the ramp. He smokes it off instead. He'll try and hold the position toward danger. They're going to stack up over toward B with the other 4 players on Cloud9. You bring up a good point about the range, especially with the nerf, the recent nerf, if you want to call it that, on the UMP.
Nosso entre fragzão do caralho que o povo crucificou há muito tempo, foi crucificado e é um puto jogador.
MP7 trying to find the first kill, and he narrowly misses out on the timing. Oh, that's unbelievable. He did. Okay, Fallen somehow takes him down. I thought that was a guaranteed frag. Now it's a 5-on-4. We said SA can be dangerous in these rounds. Finding that first frag applies a lot of pressure towards Cloud9 now.
A lot of utility as well. Automatic and Stewie will cover off the site split. 2-2 either way. Shroud to control drop bomb, still leading off toward the A site. Stewie wants to take the fight, he's gonna get aggressive. Get flashed in. Finds Phelps, Molotov back toward the corner, and Shroud gets the two that want to split through connector by covering off drop. It's a good hold. This Cold Zero is the only one to get a kill back. It's on Stewie. Gets ever closer. Remember, they all had armor and Tech 9s. Well, he's now picked up the MP7 that's Skadoo dropped early on, but he won't get any further than that. He will not get a bomb plant down. Cold's just fighting at this point to try and salvage the round. There's no way Plant is in mind. It's all about kills. It's a 1 versus 2. Knows one's close as well based on the nade. Doesn't really have the range. The CZ has the accuracy. Oh, he gets off with Cold Zero! What a way to start
Jogava demais, filha da
SK as they
puta.
tie it 1-1.
The world's best player punishes Cloud9 in the second round. They lost the first frag, they recovered. Shroud did enough there, 2 kills and drop down. Stewie chiming in as well. Surely he has no chance there, 30 HP. That's a misplay from Cloud9. They should be on the bomb side there. Just watch the bomb, stop him planting. Why are they giving him any sort of chance to duel at that stage? It's a blunder, the pressure is high, the nerves will be riding here for Cloud9, but
those are not the mistakes Cloud9 can afford to make at any point, let alone at the start. If the momentum is killed early, that's when SK becomes dangerous.
absolutely. I think we have a timeout at this point just to recover, discuss what happened there. My God, I didn't think Cold Zero stood a chance. 1 kill, sure, but where was that refrag? Just panicking, it seemed, Cloud9 after recovered, after losing the first frag.
Just to be clear, it was technical headset on the SK side, so not a tactical charge to Cloud9. It would, you're right, arguably make sense to slow it down after a mistake like that, but it also would reveal so much early on. You can't afford to be emotional this quickly. It's definitely worth playing with your heart in a final like this, but that can go both ways, so keep it in control. 1-1.
Here we go then, Cloud9 with the force buy in return. They're going to have UMP, CZs, Deagles. Definitely skilled enough to pull the round back, but up against UMPs on the SK side as well. Fallen's got the Galil. Have a little Mac 10 there. He'll probably be used or thrown into the boards, the bomb sites to try and find those first picks and work out if there's any stacks on the other side. For now, focusing towards the B side of the map, we have Fallen and Phelps is watching for any rotation pushes from A. All ourselves start to be deployed. This could be brought down, controlled by SK at this stage, pushing them back. Got the team damage there, but they seem absolutely fine.
Fur gets in, Mac 10.
Olha o perigo.
Shroud's watching E-Box side. Stewie will watch connector, but Mac 10 easily able to find Shroud. Boosted tree for nothing, Automatic hugging the wall at the alley. They'll turn their attention back to the E-Box. They know Fur's trying to make his way through. Automatic from far, nothing's gonna go as he tries to reload. That brings Cold down. Good time for Cold to drop, because it would have left his teammate dangling. And he'll hold on to the position and find Automatic as well. All SK in control. Stewie can't even find a single kill. 5 stay alive. We go 2-1 SK.
Clinical stuff from SK Gaming.
Caralho, tinha muita gente que era SK Game nessa porra. Muita gente, bro.
Focusing on drop down. Once they had that, kills started coming in. Some basic execution. Cloud9 can't make a dent whatsoever in round number 3. Has to be the full eco now. SK Gaming getting comfortable. Can farm some cash here. 4 SMGs available.
2-0.
And also
Perdeu o
Cloud9 can do
pistol.
anything with this round. I don't think they purchased a single item into this. Default pistols across the board, no armor, no kits. Automatic, trying to duel at the start there, has the ball back as he starts to get wallbang. Fur finds the first shot on Shroud. It's dropped down once again as the main focus, and 3 kills coming in.
Round done. Bomb still back toward T-tunnels. Rotate back around to grab it. Automatic and Skadoodle not willing to leave middle. They're just going to stay as far back as possible. Frag money is a factor at this point in time, so at least if they can group up, knock down some guns. Be better off for them, but Cold's already found far, builds up the money.
O ultimate, tudo do cara que ele era muito paciente, muito malaco, sempre coxinha. Ele era um ótimo lurker. Eu lembro muito disso, que eu era revoltado com esse ultimate. Porque ele era muito lurkerzinho, tá ligado? Ele era muito baiter, mas o baiter é aquele baiter de verdade, o baiter que matava. Era o baiter que matava. Baiterzão que matava, tá ligado?
Keep in mind they kept 5 alive in the last 2 rounds with those SMGs. So not only were they building money with each kill, they were building a bank and not reinvesting.
Muito costinha. Vocês vão ver isso aí.
Huge financial lead.
They threw away a couple of the SMGs and whatnot. You've got so much money here. You're guaranteeing round victories by getting AKs out and overpowering Cloud9 generally. It's going to be a default at the start here. Focusing towards long A, but that's where Skadoodle and Automatic are waiting for them. We have seen Skadoodle step up in terms of rifle precision, but is it enough to take down SK Gaming? Automatic to challenge first.
Oh, flashed in, can't find anything. Fallen gets him early. Grabs the M4 immediately.
Yeah, too easy for SK at that point. One flash through, and he's going to take a 4-on-1 situation for automatically to make a dent. They can't find a single frag. Takes Phelps down to 41 HP. This is where SK Gaming are at their best. They've got a 5-on-4. They're going to wait for CT reactions. Bait out some more grenades, bleed the CTs dry. And it's up to Skadoodle alone on the A bomb side. Taco to show presence towards B, a drop down. He'll just be holding the rotations of that side of the map. His teammates potentially fully execute on A here. They still have smokes, Molotovs, flashbangs. And Skadoodle there with no utility, no kit. No head armor as well. He's going to have a really rough time with this one. Taco now making his final play towards B, and here come the smokes at A.
Golden Fallen lead the charge. Ska's in it. Stables watch the jump, clip the wall. Missed timing. It could work, but only for one for Ska. Gives Shroud a better entrance point, though, because he's able to cross over before they get any nearer to the site. He's in a better position to fend off the bomb site directly with Stewie as well smoked off, but it's going to be all Shroud they have to watch. Good trade out by nothing, gets one. Shroud, he steps up so far. He's still in it. He's still got a chance with his positioning. He's caught off Cold. The plant as well, but he doesn't go for it. He doesn't try to deny as Cold gets it down, and he gets the kill as well.
Ele não perdia na trocação não, brother. Ele não perdia na trocação nem fudendo. Oh, me traz essa emoção de novo. Me traz essa emoção de novo. Por favor, Godsend, por favor, MBR. Por favor, Let's Dance Imperial.
Time for his teammates. The rotations were decent. They got themselves on the bomb site. Comes down to the 1v1, but once again, Cold Zero runs away with it. Headshot to Shroud. He could have rushed him and denied the plant, but it was too risky. And we go into round number 6. We said this was financial turmoil for Cloud9. And once again, just with the pistols. P250s, Deagles, no armor, no nades. Stewie, he invested $650 into some body armor. That's about it. I don't think that's going to be bringing them around victory anytime soon. Mac 10 comes out for Fur once again. He can investigate the bomb sites, and here we go towards drop down once again. That's what they found most of the success, flashing by the teammates and trying to open things up here.
Good shot from Fur. Oh, just spraying it down clinical at this point. Kid Canuck, the last alive. Deagle for him at far, can't find anything. Pushed into the doorway. All over him, good shot. At least gets Taco, and they haven't pushed through the window just yet. Fallen's going to enter him with the bomb. He's got his AWP already. Excuse me, no, he doesn't. He has the AK-47, of course. But he gets the kill at range. You know, 5-1. Bit of excitement, but SK is still surmounting a lead.
Yeah, some close encounters in Cloud9, having a few clutch situations, but here's the recovery play. Stewie 2K, AWP, same story for Skadoodle as well. Double orbs, difficult to master on Cobblestone CT side. Can be shut down by full executions towards A, but we haven't seen much of that from SK so far. Skadoodle going towards long. We said he lacked assertiveness recently, but this is looking good, trying to find the first pick. Doesn't fully commit. Fallen's waiting on the other side. That is not a player you want to meet in a one-on-one or battle. Time ticking away, and Terrorist is feeling things out. Another default. Looks like they'll focus towards drop down once again. That's where Fur and Cold Zero are heading towards. Taco watching the upper platform.
Bleed out the CTs. This is where SK starts to slow it down. Still wants to ascertain control of the drop room. They'll put Fur low again with Cold to watch from above. Same play we saw with the Mac 10 on round 3. It's almost the same setup, identical, except that they don't have anyone boosted on tree this time. Nothing's below, and Stewie's out closer to the balcony. Fur's gotten very close, and Shroud's still watching the reverse side because of smoke at the window. They have no idea what's inside of Connector. He's got a little bit of room to work with, therefore. Until now. Shroud and Nothing have a crossfire set from Rock, and you can see Nothing's position on the right side. That tagged him as well. That nade actually hitting him gives away that he was there.
40 seconds remain. It's going to be Stewie to strike first. The secondary AWP for Cloud9 finds the first frag. Still aggressive as well. Doesn't want to give anything away to SK Gaming, but he does. Fallen finds him, and that'll be the cue to make their way towards the B side.
Such a great start. It's pulled back, though. Simple AWP kill, but pushed through the smoke. Nothing's ready for it. He's going to be ready for box, or is he? Because Cold catches him off again with good accuracy.
Não errava tiro, né? Hoje em dia, vamos ver. Olha o Cold.
Look at him go! He's got it down to just Skadoodle remaining. Bomb is dropped. They can't get to the site, but Cold doesn't care where they go. He's just going to put them 6 feet under and make it 6-1.
Não errava tiro não, brother. Não errava tiro não, pô. Nesse tempo não errava tiro.
Lead, and he looks like it's an impossible situation. 10 seconds. Cold Zero just does this. How is he hitting that shot? How is he not dead? Skadoodle, nothing he can do at that point. Cold Zero is just a man possessed right now. Currently sitting at 15 frags, 1 death after 7 rounds. That's a monstrous performance. The world's best player showing up in spades.
unbelievable start, and this time, undoubtedly, it's not technical. This is tactical from timeout.
What can you do,
Cloud9,
though?
excuse me.
They're doing everything correct. They're finding the opening picks. They're holding off the executions. It's coming down to the clutches, but Coldzera, every single time, he clutched it out in the second round force buy. He did it again in the following round, and what an amazing performance there in round number 7. He's playing out of his mind, and they can't shut him down. 1 death so far after 7 rounds.
So it is a tactical charge. It's not started yet. They've got to make sure Valen's mic is able to work. Apparently there's a small issue there. But this will be 1 of 5 because they'll take the 30 seconds once he's able to talk. Or 1 of 4, excuse me. There we go. What's the answer going to be? Because Cloud9 are not finding the openings. They aren't playing explosive. They can't get any map control.
That's the problem with Cobblestone, though. It doesn't really suit their playstyle. Maps like Train, there's plenty of options to flash and a pop dog, main entrance, Ivy. You can push things and try and get opening picks in your favor and allow your superstars to get their confidence built up. You don't really have that access on Cobblestone. You're just lying in wait and trying to fend them off 1 by 1. Stewie did what he could there. As he found the first pick, maybe he wants to fall back at that stage. Keep the man advantage.
Eu nunca fui de avaliar tanto o jogo do Shroud, mas eu vi de uma colega minha. Ela sempre fala bem que esse cara é incrível. De tudo que ele joga, ele é foda.
Stewie purchases a scout and body armor here. He seems to be investing more money than his teammates, but still set at 2,700. They do have maximum loss bonus, so they'll have a 4 by next round, but Cbble looking very comfortable at this stage. And Stewie could cause some damage here, but unfortunately, Taco says no. He takes him down. That's the scout drop. He gets the double frag, and that should be round concluded.
By all accounts, it should be. Bomb's still waiting in the tunnels. They just want kills instead. Take it slow, make sure there's no stack. Phelps will wait for the flank, and as soon as he discovers there's really not anyone heading in that direction, okay, take that back. I figured he would swing to pick up the bomb, but they'll send Fallen instead. Gives time for Tim to find a kill. It's cold that he gets of all people, but this round it's really not substantial.
Bomb should be planted, and I'll be surprised if Cloud9 get another frag here. We have automatic with the Deagle and armor. Speculative shot there from Fallen through the smoke, doesn't hit anything. Bomb planted in out. The flank coming in from Tim. That was his chance to find 1 more shot. Couldn't get it. Fur takes him down. 4 versus 1 now. Skadoodle once again up against it. Not really much he can do. If he somehow saves the weapon, I'd be impressed, and that could be the chance, but gives his position away. Flashbang should be the end of him here. Ooh, nading each other. Be careful.
Yeah, not exactly flies.
Here we go.
Skadoodle is about with 2 HP.
It's not bad.
Good headshot with the P250. Take the money he can get. Obviously, the AWP player is going to need it. He's trying to get to that AK, but can't do so. It's being guarded on the other side, and back off now to elongate the fight. The fight is over. 7-1.
A little bit clumsy there from SK at the end.
Essa velha, como é que eu não lembro o nome dessa faquinha que ele sempre usava.
Coldzera, like we said, only died once, well now twice. He's got $16,000, so he's in a very good space. Buys himself up the AK-47, falling of course on the AWP. No one really had to perform.
Mas para de jogar, não foi outro, mas
he's finding absolutely every frag available. There it is, 16 for 2. Double AWP set up once again. It's where Cloud9, that wasn't a desperate play. It seems like where they want to be right now on Cobblestone. There was Stewie to find the opening kill in the previous round, but we'll see if he can do it again here. Faster pace towards B this time. This won't be the default. This is a set piece off the bat. And against double AWPs, this is how you exploit that and shut them down. Smoke's coming in. They might fully commit. Looks like they're suggesting they could fall back considering their setup. Maybe just trying to bait out the CTs, their grenades, any Molotovs they have, the flashbangs, and they will not be going all in just yet. They still have 2 smokes available. So this is a little bit of fake, if you like. Just holding up and seeing what the reaction is from the CT side.
Second time they've leaned on the double AWP setup. Only round so far for Cloud9 was the pistol, and it was done in style. Far more passive this time. Stewie's op's going to give up the stairs. Head back to the statue. Last time he found the opener as well toward drop room, but then was taken down by Fallen. And from drop, they get a lot closer. Fur's able to get one, so he has to reposition. The AWP is still beside Fur. It pops out now. Good shot from Stewie. Draws us level as automatic holds off the back door. The E-box from drop. Fallen's waiting. He's desperate. The splash goes high, and Stewie nails it. Much better for Cloud9.
Didn't take the bait on the first showing with the smoke grenades and the flashbangs. Cloud9 held their nerve. They still had utility to work with, and they managed to deploy the smokes at drop down at the correct time and stop the play, stop the pincer being so powerful there from the SK side. I'd have preferred SK just to go with those smokes at the start. They know the double AWP set is prevalent, and Cloud9 are running that right now. That's how you shut it down. Drop the smoke, segregate the bomb site. They actually maybe overthought the situation, and we still have a full buy, of course, for SK. 7-2 is the current scoreline, and an MP7 for Shroud. He is playing drop down, so that's fine, but not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. We go towards A this time. 4 players investigating towards middle. Automatic spotted, down to 35 HP. Lucky to get away from this one. He won't. It's going to be Phelps and Third double teaming him to take him down, and we'll go to the 5-on-4. Skadoodle misses a key shot that surely can't get anything from this. Phelps punishes him. You can't miss those kind of shots.
Shot indeed. Phelps to make sure he capitalized. As nothing is pushed back, well back. Smoke down. Molotov as well. He's going to bounce it to default, but that's going to allow Phelps to know that he's closer. He's still at the angle, but Phelps hits another great shot with the AK. Nothing hadn't revealed his position with utility. He may have been able to surprise them, but it's down to just Stewie and Shroud on a reset round after buying double ops.
Shroud foi que matou, mano.
That is the storyline now.
E Codezera matando 16, velho. Caralho.
Doesn't really help them out that much. They'll probably have to force into the fact they've got an
Codezera era o capeta, meu Deus do céu.
Shroud saving the MP7. They will certainly have to force around those weapons, but SK know it. The options are you allow them to save this and they force around it and break their money going forward, or you hunt them down and leave them with absolutely nothing. Looks like we'll be going with the latter here. Shroud waits on the other side of the smoke, trying to do whatever he can with the MP7. He finds kills, it's $600 a piece. So he's happy to take some jewels here and protect Stewie. He's got the AWP, the more valuable item, of course. Doesn't allow their overcommit. They'll allow Cloud9 to stay alive for now here, but a nice change of pace for SK. We've seen primarily the focus towards the B side of the map, and after all the smokes have been thrown, a drop down's been a massive problem for Cloud9. This time, much faster pace through the mid doors. Fine automatic by himself. He was spotted early, got tagged down to 30 HP, couldn't get away, and then that shot from Skadoodle. They had no idea he was there. He could have waited 10 seconds and taken the shot, but missed the first one, gave his position away. We're going to round number 11. Here's the force by situation. SMGs, an M4, and the AWP. This is where you have to be assertive, but what can you do?
Pezinho era roubadíssimo esse pezinho.
Good night, Stewie.
You knew the boost was going to come in at some
point. Esse pezinho era roubadíssimo. O cara dava pezinho na estátua ali, tá ligado? Porque o cara desce a cabeça no pé, você pegava ele subindo.
17 kills now for Cold. Taco, he's going to push through the smoke. Behind the smoke, there is Clouds. Nothing's waiting up close. Gets crossfire set. That should bait in from Huddle.
Essa malacagem não viu. Você vai ver o cara trocar bala, tá ligado? E ficar no bait.
Get closer to the site, and nothing actually duels against Taco successfully. Shroud's held off Fur. They've got to find an opening. They've got to get one in return. And Cold is completely smoked, letting nothing get the gun. And ooh, they jump back directly in front of him. Stays in the cubby instead. Molotov looks like it's going to go that direction. They want to time it with the smoke, and they get it through it instead.
Yeah, nothing. He could feel the
Codezera tinha escutado ele.
as well. They wanted to wait for the smoke to go down to guarantee the frag, but they killed him before he even had a chance to move. Unlucky there for nothing. 3-on-3, 40 seconds remaining.
Essa parecep nele é muito linda, hein? Ah, tá livre, ninguém rotacionou. Os caras vão entrar A.
And one that's not going to pay off. It's a quick play from SK. Smoke towards connector.
Vai ter que só tentar limpar o bombe.
Pretty much suggests the round could be over. How do you retake this bomb site? You've got one kit available, no nades, and an AWP as well. Shroud with that weapon, not known to be an AWP at all. And they're going connector.
Oh, wrap backing.
What is this?
This is an open A site, and they go back toward the CTs.
Oh my god.
But they get the kills to make it work. Risky play.
Yeah, for sure. He had an open A bomb site, and he just come in to find the battles. I guess it seems to work out. Shroud had no idea that was coming. He's up to automatic now.
Fiz automatic e Phelps.
Very quickly. No kit, no nades.
Ah não, fiz não. São dois, eu falo em Codezera, é verdade, desculpa. Drive viaja. Eita. Olha como é o automatic, ele era malaco. Ó.
Tank's fallen ever so slightly, but it gets him better position. Reload as well. Flash goes high, won't catch him. It's behind the tree. As you mentioned, no kit. No time. Go quickly, and go down. Fallen finds it. SK pick up yet another round.
É, o choro já sai nos olhos.
Doesn't miss the shot, wall bangs him to finish things off there. Here's the boost at the very start. It seemed like such a
Esse pezinho era muito roubado, você pegava o cara subindo, ó.
Available in this round, and Stewie taken down at the very start.
Pezinho na estátua.
Cloud9 once again after forcing in the previous round, have to take an eco here, default pistols and a couple of P250s and CZs, that's about it. Winning the pistol, and then the round of the double orbs as well. Scoreline currently sits at 9-2.
No meio, eu meto na malacagem, o cara entrando no...
Known for his aggression and sometimes does give his frag away for 3 points.
Caralho, eles pegaram feio ainda.
No nade used, pushing through towards middle, gets wall bang down, and we have the man advantage, but no gun picked up at all for Cloud9. I think SK have actually hidden one of the weapons. They've taken it back.
Smart to do so. 4 men stacked up in the B site for Cloud9, and you're right about Fur's aggression. When they brought in Phelps, both of those players were playing similar in that fact, and they had to adjust it. They had to make sure that if one was going to play that style, the other could not, because it was costing them games when they first made the roster change.
Yeah, we've seen it a few times in the last months. Phil will go down first to questionable plays and decisions that don't really make sense. In terms of a grand final, trying to guarantee a win against Pistols, go together, use all the grenades, get that slow map control coming in. He walked through the mid doors and gets punished for it. Still a very high chance of winning the round, but it certainly makes things interesting now with the CZs up. And they go back towards B. It's Taco by the bomb. He's trying to get a kill in return. Solo plays seem to be the aim of the game for SK right now.
Taco's nervous as well. He thinks about Cubby. He now realizes no one's there. It goes stairs instead. Picked up by his teammate, I think, at range, but he's still has the shots. He's calmed those nerves now. Aim is everything. They line up and almost give him two. He's got another good range from Taco.
Não, Taco é ruim entre frag, pô. Taco é ruim de frag.
Phelps is behind Stewie, though, and I'm sure he'll just take the kill at this point in time because Stewie heads back that direction.
Taco é ruim entre frag, pô.
Nonetheless, good accuracy and discipline from Taco on the firing and tapping. It's 10-2.
They give the first frag away, but that right now he makes the hero move towards the B bomb site.
Olha quantos pixels esse filho da puta deve ter abrido.
Was off the charts. That was so sick from Taco. Look how crisp it is, finishing off these frags. Very impressive stuff, showing that Coldzera isn't the only player showing up to this grand final so far. SK Gaming look like a very strong unit right now, hitting double digits on the T side. It's 10-2 and another difficult buy for Cloud9. Their money has just been in complete turmoil throughout this game. Famis's, M4s, no orbs this time, no diffuse kits, no incendiaries. I think I've painted a picture there for you. You can see it's not looking good for Cloud9, but have to actively work for these opening frags once again. It's still on the other side of the smoke.
O que aconteceu com a Astralis? Eles estudaram muito esse jogo dos brasileiros. Muito. Estudaram tanto ao ponto que não consegui mais perder. Então, depois eu vou assistir jogos. Queria assistir o jogo, tá ligado? Brasileiros contra ele. E foi a superação deles dos brasileiros. O próprio Dupri era muito fã, é muito fã do Fallen, assim como o Fallen deve ser muito fã do Dupri.
Have to wait for a while before they make their move. Taco's willing to do so, patiently waiting it long. I know Cloud9's been occupying the alleyway quite a lot. So a nade there's not a bad idea. Stewie's going to rotate around and set in front statue. Cold watches window to make sure when they push through as well. He cuts them off. He saves his teammates. Now he can go down. Already take down Stewie and spotting up Shroud. It's into the site with Taco and Phelps at long with Bomb. Exactly where the Cloud9 players are playing. They've already figured out this setup. They've already got the damage, but they don't have nothing. And Shroud steps back up. Skedoodle as well. It's all falling apart as Cloud9 gets the crossfires in position late, and they make it work. Taco's very far from his teammate. Cold bombs down between them. Cold's gone as well. It's all onto Taco. 1 versus 3. They know he was last spotted at long, and they make it all count as Skedoodle gets yet another kill. They find their third, and we go into round 14 with money on the side of Cloud9 finally.
Promising stuff from Cloud9. Good round there. Solid play. Disciplined stuff as well. Nothing. Hitting some fantastic shots there. Not giving his frag away either. Doing everything he can to buy time and run the clock down for SK. You see 10 seconds remaining to Taco. Impossible situation. That's what we need. Calculated plays from the CT side and making sure their chance of winning the round is as high as possible. It's going to be a recovery play at this point. The orb comes out for Skedoodle. Hasn't been amazing with the weapon so far. 3 kills short on the previous VM4, but he's known to be the AWPer. He has to go big. He's in towards danger this time, and he could just be challenged here, using a tiny gap just to spot a foot. There it is. The shoe's poking through. Takes down Fallen. Here we go. Skedoodle's starting to show up now.
Oh, so close. Knows he's hit Phelps. We talked about assertion. He goes to the pistol, but then thinks better if it goes back the other direction. Automatic gets closer on the
Eu lembro desse dia, cara, é verdade.
He could have found the double. It would have been huge, but Phelps has bypassed them, and he heads toward top mid. Shroud, therefore, tries to position, but the smoke.
Phelps era o ninja da smoke.
He's in connector. Phelps, low HP. This would be one hell of a play, but Shroud's ready for him. Good awareness. Knows this is a possibility. Automatic trying to hunt him down, but he could be taken first at this point. But Shroud, good communication there between Cloud9, and they have a heavy lead, 5-on-3.
Need to get the rotations over to B quickly. Just Stewie, nothing in the sight, so Shroud wastes no time to get toward the rock. Set up a crossfire, let them get a little more aggressive as well. Stewie in specific toward the alleyway. Works out because Stewie and Shroud are the exact 2 protagonists to shut down SK's entrance. Taco the last again. Taco down again. Cloud9 with 2 in a row.
Nothing's doing such a good job in this B bomb site. He's staying alive. He's not finding all the frags. He takes an initial duel.
Esse pixel era muito roubado porque pegava o cara da entrada.
Hopefully he takes another shot, but he's just not doing it. Flashing them back, and Taka can't get it to the bomb site until they take him down. Finally, we're seeing Skadoodle show up as well. Gets that first frag, legs the second as well, funnels him back towards B, and now it's looking more realistic for Cloud9. We're going to round number 15 here, looking for 5. I'd say they'd need it from what I've seen so far, but this is looking much better. Buys coming in, still money available. That hasn't been a problem for SK throughout this first half. Orbs out, AKs as well, all the utility they need. And the Orb this time, not focusing on danger towards long A for Fallen.
Gabriel.
He'll inch closer.
Tá marcando na
No
direita.
noise.
Pouco.
It's a bit annoying in that sense for him, but nothing's already taken significant damage. Down to 53, has to back off, get closer to the site. They've gone for the boost at the corner, the top of the wall on the CT side. Because they had the low HP and they had to get more fortified positions that they could play off of each other better. They can't play individual with nothing sitting on half health. .45 in the round.
Yeah, final round here. Cloud9 need this. It's going to be an A finish here. Taco alone, a B once again. Trying to show presence and keep players on that side of the map. Smoke's available, but not many. Here's the final play. It's a boost from Automatic. Gets one as he dropped down. No! He wants to fight! 2 kills coming in his favor. Coldzera, though, finds a headshot in return. Now 4-on-3. Time ticking away once again, and nothing doing the business along A.
Good push back out. Down to just 2 remaining, and bomb dropped in the process. 19 seconds. They have to force their hand. They have to go fast, SK. Going Fallen are slowed. Look at the amount of flashes as well. Cloud9 knows that they've saved just enough utility to make it annoying. 10 seconds. One more kill, but they're still shrouded the site, and he's affording to sit at barrels. He can sit at barrels, and that's why round is done. Bomb will not be planted, and Cloud9 find number 5, a fighting chance for the second half.
Good adjustments from Cloud9. I like that towards the end. 5 rounds. Might not seem like much, but that's more than enough to work with here going forward. You can see they're looking quite jovial now. It was bleak at times. They were being shut down there. Coldzera, they finally denied him frags, it seemed. He was just running away with that first half. We'll see if Cloud9 can pull it back, Matt. We'll take a quick break. Do not go anywhere.
Eu achava legal pra caralho essa parada ali, mas era... E 9 Cbble.
Cloud9, 100 CT side would struggle. They love aggression. It's hard to do on Cobblestone. Getting ecoed punished them, but to get 5 rounds still gives them a chance.
They didn't have to rely on the aggression towards the end. It was the slower pace play, holding back, denying frags of SK. That's all worked out for them. We'll get into the second half though. Cloud9 looking to maybe have a very fast play in towards the B side here. The bomb's there, smoke's deployed already. That's the only smoke they have. Flashbangs towards drop down. I think they're going all in. Could be the A split. We'll see what they decide to do.
Betway odds have already swung. It's gone up a point for the Cloud9 side. That said, it's gone to a very sharp point for the Cloud9 entrance. A small window by which they enter from drop and take down Coldzera, isolating the A site and the rotations. Automatic will sit back to watch Taco and Phelps, but inside of the site, it's not easy work just yet. Stewie's got fur. That'll make it better. Automatic and Ska shut down everyone rotating over, and Taco's busy while the bomb goes down. Not got the time to play against Automatic. He's not got the time to work with. Know where he is. They're not going to push him with the other 3. He's going to give up. That's probably the only choice he has if he wants to give himself a chance in the round. Pinched in even tighter. Automatic puts him down. Cloud9 win their second pistol in the game. They need to convert this one.
A galera aparecendo aqui.
Lovely round from
Essa
Cloud9.
parada.
Very simple stuff. The smoker connector. 4 players in drop down, going through the window as well. It's a do or die moment. You get through there. If you find the first frag, you're probably going to win the round. CTs can shut that down, but couldn't find the opening kill. CTs give away the second half pistol as well. So that's both pistols in favor of Cloud9. There will be a force buy here from the CT side. We do see Desert Eagles, CZs, a scout as well. Foe of no armor, same story for Fallen. They stole this round away in the first. Cloud9 got to be smarter with these plays now. They've got an AK, Khalil to work with as well. A couple of MP7s and a UMP. Utility is key on Cobblestone. Objective, get the map control first, usually towards Long A where they're heading right now. Push those CTs back, work out the stackers on this side of the map, try and get the first pick. They get a 5-on-4, they've got a very good chance of winning the round. CTs shouldn't be able to overwhelm them here.
Just to make sure anyone that was at hay bales would take damage. Fur and Fallen already electing to back off. Scout for Fallen. We know can wreak havoc. We know can punish teams if given a line of sight.
That's it. Well, they need to work out what they're up against here. They've got that map control I discussed. Drop down is theirs. So is Long A in danger. It's looking like to maybe be an A finish here. Back towards A they go from B.
So they don't want to split. They don't want to walk into anything unorthodox.
Stay together though. Get those refrags going. That's when you're going to be your absolute best. There's a 5-man unit, so the CTs can't spray you all down.
Nothing already hit. Down to 29 HP as they get closer onto the site. Smoke off the doorway. This is where that scout becomes punishing, but they get it down. He couldn't hit the second shot and do better damage to help the pistols, and they're already swung inside of the site to catch Fur off behind the APC. Phelps and Taco all walking in from B, all held out by Connector. Plant for Cloud9 means around nothing they'll be able to do on the SK side. In fact, with upgraded pistols, with armor, we know the CTs cannot buy in the third round. They're looking to sit back and try and do as much damage as they can without giving up too easily.
That's perfect from Cloud9. Exactly how I described it should be played. Pushing those CTs back along A. Getting control of drop down as well. Getting as a 5-man unit, deploying the smokes, eradicating Rick, smoke connector. Smoke the murder hole as well. Stay together, find the frags. Don't fall for any bait and switch plays there. Fallen going down, trying to bait his teammates in. They didn't fall for it. Checked every single angle still, even when they found frags. Bomb goes down, 5 players surviving. That's much better from Cloud9. And now we really do have a game on our hands here. 10-7. And as you said, SK Gaming got to be in a full eco going into round number 3. They do save the CZs and head armor, but that's not really much. It's not going to win them a round. Well, I say that. Win them the round. But anything can happen with Cold Zero and that weapon. Here we go. The Cloud9 fans starting to believe now, it seems. Something to cheer about. Yeah.
He's not giving up easily. Double MP7, UMP, 2 rifles. And a whole lot of utility. Armor on everyone so the pistols can't do damage. Negate the damage by which they would dish out. It's Stewie to head closest toward the bottom of the middle. Good find from Shroud already to get fallen, but watch Fur's position. They have to check that. You know, if they're there. Oh, he's got one already. Head armor won't save them that close. Good thing they respond fast enough. As Taco, though, is still going to find Skadoodle. It's getting costly already, I have to say. There's an AK down. One of the SMGs could happily switch to if they can get close enough by it.
No.
Nothing. He's lost HP. He's on 7. They stack up to find him. Jumping over. It's automatic to save them. They can't quite, but Shroud gets the round. And just barely, they get away with it.
That's how you throw the rounds away almost there. Just going very quickly, not feeling the map out. They just about win it, so no harm, no foul, but they know how close that was. You give anything of SK to work with there, and opening jewels, that's their specialty, and the CZs do a lot of damage, but just about pull the round through. It's fine. They'll upgrade now to rifles across the board, and Orb for Skadoodle, of course. Same story for Fallen. He's glass cannon, though. Mini has no armor. One shot to the chest, flings his crosshair up in the air. Phelps with the famous no kits here, so for the first time, SK struggling with the economic side of the game. Default for now from Cloud9. Allowing Skadoodle just to watch that upper platform, see if anyone will give them the opportunity to find the first kill. Shots coming in.
O Skadoodle quase tomou ban também por causa das apostas lá do Iberpower. Fazia parte. Não sei qual foi o argumento que ele deu, mas ele conseguiu sair do ban.
Specialty. When this map first was on the radar, it actually was very good at opening things up in his upper platform. Only got the kill this time. Investigates the close range positions, but finds nothing so far.
Skadoodle's going to be smoked off the angle. SK push Cloud9 back just a little bit. 57 seconds, still time to work with. Utilities being bled. There's 2 smokes left, that's it for the SK side. Cloud9 know that. They know they're going to be limited, so hence why they're playing the slow style. Trying to bleed them as they grab the bomb. Stewie's to pick it up. Automatic's already down inside of the drop room as well. Phelps will wait. Oh, he's going to play this. This is so risky because look how far apart they are. Even if he pushed through that smoke to try and surprise them when they walk by, it'd only be one player. He'd be caught in the middle. Instead, he goes to the arch. The arch works for one. Good shot back by nothing through the smoke. Gets the angle perfect, and Automatic gets the entry from drop room onto Taco. Getting closer still. Fallen fights back with his AWP. They've not yet gotten the plant in. A second smoke to allow Shroud to do so. Nothing has to back off. They want post plants rather than the fight early. It lets SK get so close to Shroud. He's almost left hanging. He's almost sacrificial at this point. Left on top of the statue. He's got to fight for himself. Can't do it. Gets the information. Fallen follows it up as nothing. Has to clutch back 1 versus 3. Angle's not there, and SK find 11.
It was looking good for Cloud9 though when the bomb was going down. It's that one key frag. If Shroud gets it, manages to find the timing there, they probably win that round. Will set Scadoodle up, allow him to hit some shots to the AWP, but too frantic towards the end. Can't pull it off. They should be actually in a decent position. Shroud's got $10,000, so he'll drop some weapons over. The double orb setup comes out for SK this time. 11-8 is your scoreline. Now we're getting to the crucial stage of the game. Cloud9 rebuying into this one. This will send them to Eco if they can't actually pull this round off. And then we could find ourselves at a 13-8 scoreline. So, another default from the looks of things. 3 towards B, nothing, and Stewie holding the mid area. Fur goes toward long end. Fallen patrolling top middle with the AWP. No aggressive stuff on their side as of yet. Very standard. coldzera tentatively watching the window in the connector position, seeing if anyone tries to take that area over. Automatic managed to obtain control in the previous round, but SK were fine with that. And you can be. You don't have to actively challenge in that particular area. Yes, it can be a nuisance, but so difficult to hold as a CT side.
So on the AK, Scadoodle, not only, as Chad mentioned, he's been more proficient on rifles as of late, but he's also being more aggressive with his positioning because he's the closest to the mouth of the B site. So he's willing to take the duels early rather than play off of information, which a lot of, when you see AWP players on rifles, tend to do. They tend to sit back and play off the second kill going in, playing off the teammates in front of them. He's not just going to sit back and do that. So already getting closer. As Automatic again has drop room for Cloud9.
Yeah, very similar to the previous round, but that's not Fallen with the first shot. Takes Stewie down, might be able to fall back here as well. He knows there's a chance of the refrag, and Fallen, just on point as ever, finds the first 2 opening kills.
And this will leave them comfortable as well because Fur and Fallen are so pushed out in A. They know there's no one else there. It's got to be on B, which means Cold can stay closer, but Shroud opens it. Slow reactions from Automatic, and Shroud's got another. He's the last in this. 2 kills, bomb down over to his right behind the arch. Can't find a shot on Cold, who lines it up. Cold's just continuing to accumulate kills. 24 now for him.
Yeah, the closest teammate to him is on 13. That's Fur and Phelps to be fair as well. But coldzera, absolute monstrous performance there. Shroud with some great plays as well, I have to say. He gets 2 very nice shots there on the B bomb site. He's currently at 17 kills, 15 deaths. Probably been one of the best tournaments in recent memory for him. He's obviously had some hardships recently in terms of his performance when this team's been struggling, but this is looking like a revitalized play from him. Let's see what round number 21 holds. It is going to be pretty much the full eco here. P250s. Deagles as well, no armor. And you can see Taco getting a bit cheeky here with the MP9. Not a nice ideal weapon, but can farm some cash and have a lot of mobility with it.
Deep smoke from Taco obviously means he's going to peek after it, hoping that he can get full control of the lane. Realizes they're inside of the smoke, and therefore backs off. So all by design, all thought out. Shroud trying to get the Deagle shot. Knows that Taco is in near the broken wall, but what he doesn't know is that Phelps, playing off of that, has gotten the stairwell position. Tentative they are. They don't want to give up the rifles. Give away the guns. Shoulder shot on the Shroud. Decent damage. That'll allow the push on the back of the flash. Taco doesn't get away with much though. Phelps rather comes up to follow it. And now with the flash, you'd expect them to just mop it up. They're making it somewhat costly, but yeah, and Cold knows it. They will still close it out, and you said it 13-8 because of the money. Cloud9 has to buy back in. This round is everything.
It absolutely is. A little bit problematic there for SK, giving 2 frags away, maybe trying to end it quicker than it had to, but still. Round number 22, coming to the closing seconds now. Cloud9 not anything left in the tank, no AWP available for them, money was not there. Scadoodle once again.
Pô, eu vejo que tem um monte de gente aí torcendo pra galera do SK e aí provavelmente, pelo jeito, eu não sei. Pelo jeito não são brasileiros. Cara, a galera que é gringa gosta de torce pelos brasileiros, brother. Como é que deve ser isso? Eu lembrei, brother, eu era fã pra caralho do time do SK. Que era o Spa, o Reaton, tá ligado? O Pot, Fisk. Aí eu voltei a entender que também acontece isso. Ser fã de um time não precisa ser do seu país.
Only good for one more, but it drops the bomb. Stewie, he's been slow. He was at the bottom of the scoreboard for Cloud9. Exactly what they need, a better entrance, but look at the HP. And similarly, as they put the bomb down, they push up 3 versus 3. The difference, Stewie again finds another kill. With 1 HP is going to sit back to play off him. Taco and Fallen, not much on the entrance. The AWP finds the return frag. They get inching closer to the site. Stewie's had enough of it. He's going to fight. Oh, look for his 4th. Tag was there. Damage done, but it's the bomb they have to play off of. Good flash in. Stewie's up to 4, and it's Fallen that taps it. Goes back the other way, and Stewart with the ace. Cloud9 needed it now more than ever, and they'll get exactly the name by which they are after, number 9.
What a performance from Stewie there. The opening kills were great, but the follow-ups even better. Precision with the AK-47 sends SK Gaming packing in round number 22. Nothing they could do there. The double orbs trying to retake together. It wasn't ideal. The low HP was there, but nothing they could do about that. They still have enough to buy. They might take a pause at this point just to work out what the stage is at this point. So we've got 9K for Fur. They are going to be buying up, and it's going to be a case of distributing the wealth out accordingly. But Stewie 2 came out. That was fantastic. He's been quiet all game to find 5 frags like that. Just what Cloud9 needed. It's got them right back in this game. Losing that one, that could have cost them the map.
He had 8 kills before that round. Obviously, do the math, he's on 13 now, but it's impact that matters, not kill total, and that's about as good as it gets. When you consider the economic situation, late in the game, Cloud9 trailing, and now they've got a chance to break SK.
Quem era o coach do...
Massive.
Será que era o Zelão?
Cloud9 picking up a second op to carry over, go double op on a T side, which is a risk, but we'll see how aggressive they can be.
Certainly a risk.
Quando os brasileiros entram fortes pra jogar, os caras assim, são forjados na lama. Diamante total.
Holding still for now, waiting for any CT players to try and ascertain what kind of information you can get from the opening default. What weapons do SK Gaming have? Do they have grenades? Is there an AWP around? And certainly is on this side of the map for them, ready and waiting. So good at the shot. He'll be flashed, but he somehow hits the shot every single time, it seems. There it is again, takes down nothing.
Fur flashed in behind the wall. They find it. He was waiting for his chance to strike. He never gets it. Oh, Fallen, uncharacteristic miss, but they jump in overconfidently, and he never misses twice. At least not in a row, because he did miss twice, but he got the kill in between. Skadoodle's going to capitalize the second time 5, but still got a man. UMP from range can't do it, but it baits in Taco. Skadoodle on the AWP, we said it was a risk to double up, tries for even a jump shot. Desperation at that point, 14 rounds SK. And a pause immediately called by Cloud9. They know how much that's going to hurt them. They're down around the 2K mark. 2,700 for nothing is the most they have for money right now.
Yeah, loving this round from Fallen. A couple of misses, sure, but that shot made up for it. Buying his teammates enough time. That was a difficult force buy for SK as well. UMP is available, and a couple of Famas as well. The orb is the weapon, of course. Fallen knew he had to step up. 14-9 now. The pause indeed will come in. That's the reset. There's about 2K per player in the Cloud9 camp. CZ's Tech 9s. That's just starting to happen now. They obviously have to force into that. The deficit will be too huge otherwise to take the eco here. The impulse comes in. Skadoodle, the final player to buy here. Leaves his money at 1,700 for now. Wants to save some money for the potential of the orb going forward, I guess.
That's just you and I, Henry. Hanging out like a couple of lovebirds.
Couple of friendly chickens.
Eu entendi a piada.
Number 24, here we go, map. Do or die for Cloud9.
Ooh, fast smokes. We saw Virtus Pro take a variation on these. Slow them down for a set piece. They just want the wall. They want to get in and surprise SK very fast. Already through the Molotov below the broken wall as Shroud gets up the alleyway as well. Can't go backwards. Taco smokes himself out of chicken coop, reveals he's there. Good shot on nothing, but the damage has already been dealt to him, which means he's a sitting duck, and down he goes to Skadoodle. The flank from Fur's better, and it's map point for SK.
Map point indeed, 15-9. That was the force by the last chance for Cloud9. It'll have to be a similar case here going to round number 25. They go for that fast B execution, dropping the smokes, hoping to overwhelm the double orb setup. But Taco fighting back. There was not enough focus towards that chicken coop area. And here we go. Map points. The first map in this best of 5. This was SK's pick. Remember, Cloud9 got to choose the CT start. That was a really slow burner for them. They've started to look better, though. We started to see some of the stars come out. Stewie had that fantastic round before, and Shroud of a decent performance here. Have impressed me, but I feel that the deficit was too large to recover from in that early first half. So Tech9s and CZ once again. Smokes, flashbangs. Cloud9 surely have nothing to do in this round. We felt spraying through the opening smoke, but there's a headshot. Something to work with now.
Some damage on Phelps will help. It's really picking, it seems. Drop room, go. Cold backs off. Knows they're already inside of it as Taco gets a decent shot onto Stewie. Taco backs off even further. They'll give them the room, that's fine. They don't necessarily care about that. They care more about keeping the distance at range for the rifles to prevail over the Tech9s. Smoke on the inside of the E-box. A lot of room given up toward the B site. They almost want to play a retake at this point, SK. Does it cost them? Phelps is low. Chicken coop, only one directly inside of the site. No one's checking it just yet. Good shot, Taco, as they walk in. And now Phelps strikes. M4 works. Bombs inside of the smoke. It's at least planted, but it's 2 players only for Cloud9, as nothing capitalizes on the low HP. Got tight angles to hold. Headshots there, but nothing. Has 3 more to find, and Fallen gets him through the smoke. We go 1-0 in a best of 5 for SK.
Yeah, decent showing from SK Gaming there. Cloud9 looked a bit out their depth. Remember as well, they win. Decent showing from SK Gaming there. Cloud9 looked a bit out their depth in the first half. Remember as well, they win both pistols in its opening map. And only find 9 in total.
Vamos ver o segundo mapa, né? Caralho, foi 56 minutos essa partida.
5 rounds of city half wasn't really enough, but they seemed to adjust their game plan, and that was key. Didn't let their heads drop down.
Jogão, gostei. Caralho, relembrando aqui os velhos tempos. Vamos fechar esse vídeo e já vamos em todo o mapa, beleza? É nóis. Beijo, um abraço e...